Our front's always been good, with our big guys, with Kyle and Vern and KK and Dontari, and then you add Gerald. I mean, you got 5 guys that are legitimate players. A couple first-round draft picks, a couple guys that have been around a long time. KK's been to the Pro Bowl. KK's ultra productive. Kyle's been a guy that we've had on our team for a long time, and he always makes stuff happen. So, we've got guys up front that cause problems, and as a backer, if you're me and Shaq, it makes everything easier.
What's the biggest adjustment with this new defense that they're implementing? What's the toughest thing? Sorry,
It's just new, and with new stuff you got to learn, and whether it's where to align, how to drop, how stuff looks. I think that's probably the biggest thing is how people block certain things. But it's at the end of the day, everything kind of starts to fall into a bucket like it has in the past. So, you line up like this, they have to block certain plays in a certain fashion. So once you kind of figure that out, everything kind of is easy again.
Were you in a 4-3 at BC?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this is new at some level for
yeah.
you. It sounds like you feel pretty confident though that it's not going to.
It's just football.
Yeah.
I mean, There's been certain looks that we've run in the past that mimic what we do now, so it's not completely foreign. There's just a couple new things here and there that are different, but it's pretty straightforward, yeah.
It's interesting to kind of think about how important a piece now Eric Reed has become, because he's one of the guys that does have experience being not only a hybrid guy, but also playing in multiple fronts and doing these types of things earlier in his career. Do you guys pick each other's brains a lot?
Yeah, I mean, Eric's played in this defense before, and when you have a guy like Eric that understand. Eric is a really smart football player. Obviously, his physical attributes are really good as well, but I think he's really intelligent. He understands stuff. He understands how teams attack you. He sees stuff before it happens, and when you have a guy in the back end that's able to do that, we've had those for a long time since I've been here. It helps a lot. You had Eric last year and then Mike, and anytime you can have a guy in the back end that really understands things like Eric, it's easier, and especially he's been in this defense. Like, Eric, how's this going to look during the game? What's this going to look like? And he can kind of walk you through it. So it kind of gives you a head start on things.
What do you think are some real keys for you guys to sort of accomplish in Spartanburg?
We got to be able to rush, and I think we did a good job with that during OTAs, and I think that was one thing that we could have done better last year is get after the passer. We don't think we made passers as uncomfortable as we would have liked. At the linebacker position, we got to rush better inside, and if we can rush inside better, it helps the guys on the outside. If you can push the pocket with our inside blitzes with backers, it makes everyone's job easier.
Hey, how would you characterize Tepper's first year as an owner here?
I think he's very excited. I think you kind of see it's pretty straightforward, kind of what he's doing. He's done a lot with the stuff here, and then in what's going on in South Carolina. So you can tell he's excited. It's something I think he's always wanted to have the opportunity to do, and he's here. He's involved. He's already had an impact on us. So,
what's it like dealing with him one-on-one, and how's the culture maybe changed or not changed since he's took it?
Yeah, he's around a lot. He likes talking. He likes talking ball. He's just a guy that enjoys the game. He's been a guy that's been involved with football for a while with the Steelers, and now he's got his own team, so he's super excited. So I think that's kind of the thing you notice with him most is he wants to come in, he wants to have fun, but he also wants to win.
What were your first impressions of Gerald McCoy? I know you were part of the line.
Yeah, well, I think he's a guy that enjoys football. He's a super good dude. He's been ultra productive. And I think he loves playing. And I think that's one thing that separates guys is a lot of guys are good at football, a lot of guys are smart, there's a lot of good guys, but the guys that love playing football are the ones that are really good.